Hello everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'.
Welcome, welcome.
So, come on in, grab a seat.
Make sure you have your popcorn ready.
And I'm just going to try to get
I'm waiting for my Scooby snacks.
your Scooby snacks. Let me see what's going on here. It says I've come live.
Yep, you got 5 people in already.
Okay. Hold on.
Madison and Kristen Lafredo Wenzel and Kristen Tatum. Where did I go?
Okay. Here it is.
France. No sound yet.
No sound?
Well.
Can you guys hear me?
Can you guys hear us? Hi, Jackie from Pittsburgh.
So, welcome. I am just trying to there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
I see Marcia. I see France. I see Angela. I see Nicola from Ireland. Woo woo! There's Madison. Thank you for sharing, Madison. I appreciate that. Hello, Kristen Tatum. She says hi to Izzy. Hi, Izzy from Kristen. Awesome sauce. Now, I don't know. Hi, Jean. Hi, Kathy. Hi,
Karen.
Hi, Winnie.
It's Stevie Marie.
Hi, Beverly.
Hey.
Hi, Nancy. Hi, Karen. We got another Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, so let's get going. Hi, Stevie. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Tanya. Woo. Good team tonight.
Michigan, yes. Woo.
So let's get going. I could say hi forever and just know that hello to everybody, especially those joining that are new to me. So tonight I've got something so simple, so easy. Anybody can do it, even a beginner stamper. So I want to run through announcements real quick and then we'll get going. So if you have not noticed, first of all, I have a brand new host code.
Ooh.
And I'm loving this host code because it says perks right in it. PERK7ZEF. I thought that was kind of cute.
It is kind of cute.
This is brand new today, so it's hot off the press. Anyway, right now the annual catalog kickoff celebration is going on, and Stampin' Up! Has amazing deals. So in the U.S. market, if you have a qualifying order of $250, you're going to get $25 in extra additional rewards. $250 is usually 10%, which is $25, but they're going to add an extra $25. So it is $50 of free merchandise. Yes. So there's a few ways you can earn that. You can make a great big order. You can order with some friends of yours and split it, or you could host a Facebook party with me. So awesome. This is a really, really awesome deal. They never really do this. So
Canada. Sally from Canada.
Hi, Sally from Canada. Piccadilly Perks. So this is one of those things that's just through me. I have a perks program. You are automatically enrolled in it if you spend more than $35. Every $35 purchase gives you a letter from my name. Once you get all 10, you get a $25 shopping spree on me, plus I'm going to pay shipping and handling, plus I'm going to pay the tax and ship it directly to you. So this is not through Stampin' Up! I honor everything in current Stampin' Up! Catalogs, except for if we're in a celebration time or the host rewards that Stampin' Up! Has, because that's earned through them. Piccadilly Pearls. So like this is kind of an awesome time to join my team. And I know I have 3 new ladies that have just joined, and there are a couple more who are kind of milling around. Make the decision, do it. It'll be the best thing in your life.
That's right. Have some fun.
Especially right now because Stampin' Up! Has a promotion for the kickoff of the new catalog. And it is pick a free bundle. And some of our bundles are like $60. So Bill and I were figuring it for $99, you can get, you know, like on the upwards of $185 worth of product for $99. And Stampin' Up! Is going to pay the shipping on that too, and that's kind of an expensive little thing. So love to have you on my team if you're interested. If you have any questions, you don't have to do Facebook Lives, you don't have to sell, and you don't have to recruit people, although you do get to be a discount shopper and have all that fun that goes along with it. Okay.
Being a part of a big box store membership. Huh?
What was that voice you were just doing?
I don't know.
I wish you could see his expression and his hand gestures. You're like me. You talk with your hands.
That's right.
So, Summer Nights.
Italian.
Are you?
I don't know.
Oh. Summer Nights Paper Pumpkin add-on. So on top of the fabulous Paper Pumpkin kit that we have, you can also get this Summer Nights add-on. It is part number 154973. It's $10 add-on, but it has 24 traditional card bases and envelopes. So I'm going to be adding a couple of these on because I don't know if you can see this from my printout, but this is some pretty neat little card bases and envelopes.
Look at that.
And I have so many ideas of stamp sets that just coordinate with it. You like it?
I do.
Bill just did 55 cards that he sent out to his drivers.
And I've gotten a lot of comments on those.
You know how much that you can really brighten someone's day by just a card?
And that's what they're saying.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm really proud of you for getting on the sending sunshine, sending smiles. So if you're interested in Paper Pumpkin, you can join under me. I would really love that. And it is mypaperpumpkin.com, or you can look for my link, and I will post that in the description of this video. So tonight, what is there anything else, Bill? Is there anything else?
Oh, you got your host code.
Got my host code. Yeah. You got that.
And
we've shared.
You have a YouTube channel.
Oh yes. If you would like to, after this video, if you want to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would surely appreciate it. Yeah. What else you got for me there?
Well, you can sign up for your newsletter.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, I have a newsletter. So right here on Facebook, there is a newsletter sign up. It's pretty easy. Click on that button and that will take you and you can sign up. It's free. It just gives you all the information that I try to do really quick here through Facebook.
That's it.
Is that it?
For now.
Okay, for now, he says. He must have something more. So I just happened to do, I bet you guys wouldn't believe that I could order $250 all on my own, right? To earn free stuff. Yeah, so I can do that. I've made a purchase of $250. Bill's eyes are like, wah. It's not coming out of our joint account. It's coming out of the business account, right?
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so, and I earned this wonderful Blossoms in Bloom set. And as you can see, it has absolutely wonderful things that you can do. But what attracted it to me right away was the stamp set. Less to do with the die cuts, which I don't know if it's on the next page. Nope. It must say here where the die cuts are. 174. I don't know if this will show big enough, but let's look really quick. Yes. Actually, I have them. I can just show you. But I love this. I love watercoloring, but I don't necessarily always have the time for it. And I love how this gives like a watercolored wash on these flowers, like on this card over here. I'm on page 50 and 51 for those of you who have the catalog at home. So let's get started. Now the first one, I'm not going to be using that much of the stamp set. So let's talk about these beautiful colors, Crushed Curry and Bermuda Bay. These were in colors at one point that have now turned into our regular line of colors. They were actually put together at the time, and I've always remembered that because for some reason I think it's cheery. I fell in love with Bermuda Bay, and I've always been kind of a melon mambo pink girl, that bright pink, but I have fallen in love with all of the kind of, are these like teal colors through Stampin' Up? I've fallen in love with a lot of colors with Stampin' Up, but I've fallen in love with those, and I've kind of stuck with it. So I'm going to hand this to you. So we're going to start off with something super simple. It has to do, we're going to be using this stamp set, and I told you I would show you these dies. So you've got two sets.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, they are. You've got two sets of dies. One cuts out a thinner layer, and then one a thicker that you can layer on top. So let me just show you what that looks like, because I pre-cut them out for you. The colors that I used on my card are on the layers. The thick layer is Bermuda Bay, and then the top layer that you can put over it, look at that, I'm going to turn it this way because I think that's up, is Pool Party. Isn't that awesome? Let's see what that looks like here. Is that pretty? Who doesn't love that? Now this is simple because you don't have to be crafty or anything. All you do is you put your paper down and you run it through a die cut. So if you can do this, you can come up with this. If you can do it twice, you can come up with this. If you know how to use glue, you can put them together. This is not magic that I created. I would love to take credit that I am that skilled and wonderful.
Oh, why not?
But I'm not. So here's the first thing that we're going to do. Let's do a bit of Stampin'. What?
They're saying it's so pretty.
It is. It's so pretty. So I've got a couple of techniques. This is one of my...
Slide up just a little bit, they're saying.
Right here?
Yeah.
Am I in? Can you see it on? Sorry, guys. Let me see, too, if I can fix the camera. Okay, if you get sick easy. All right. So this is our silicone mat. I have a couple of these, first of all, in a couple of areas. This thing is perfect. You can use your hot glue gun on this if you're a crafter in other crafts than I am. You can use your hot glue gun with this, and it won't burn your table. It won't burn through this, and then once it cools, you pop it off, right? Well, you can do the same thing with adhesives. So, I'm going to set this down, and I don't see it. Of course not, because I went live. I don't see my little, it's always sitting right here. It has the glue on it, and it has a little thing. You guys have seen my way of putting it in the glue, and then I kind of dot it on. If you haven't, I will have to refigure out. But I'm going to go ahead and just do this because I'm not taking the time right now. I'm going to just put some dots on here because I don't actually like the whole thing. We have paper that you can run this through and it'll come out all sticky, but I don't necessarily like mine all stuck down. This stuff sticks really well. Are you still looking for it, Bill?
I am.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty proficient with my...
What's your step?
I'm just adding little dots of glue here. And as I said, this stuff is pretty sticky, so... But if it gets off on this, it's okay because... Is Joy on by any chance?
She might be.
Because let's see if she answers this or not, because I have a card I need to show everyone from her that cracks me up. I'll do it in between this project and the next. Okay, so I brought down my little mat here, and I'm going to line this up just like so. So one of the reasons why I don't like to stick things down is because sometimes I like stuff around the edge kind of popped up a little bit. Not all of it, just some of it. Yeah, perfect. Ta-da! Stuck. And this is pretty sticky stuff, so no need to worry about that, right? All right, so let's let this dry a second. And I'm going to bring in a piece of Whisper White. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And then let's do some stamping with the stamp set. Not very much on this card because this is super easy. So let's take this stamped image. Let's put one up there.
Maybe Joy's not on it.
Oh no, Joy. I got a giggle off of you this week.
Hello from down under.
All right, we got some Aussies on here.
Yeah.
I always want to go, oi, oi, oi. I have no idea if I do that right. I don't think I could do an Australian accent if I tried. I do a terrible British accent. Okay, so I just added a middle in here. Now this, I have a piece of basic black. I'm going to keep these out because we're going to stick with this color theme. And I am going to, I decorated the inside of this.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't normally do that on camera, but I wanted to show people some very simple,
some kiwis on too.
Simple stamping here. Awesome. Well, welcome.
New Zealand.
What time is it there? It's like tomorrow there.
Yeah, it's about.
It must be the morning time or something for them.
Probably having their morning coffee.
Huh. Alrighty then. So look at this. I liked the look of that on here. Like I said, that wasn't easy. That was doing this motion. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little bit of this green glue. This has got to be my favorite. Now on this piece, I probably would have done that little sheet. I didn't think about it in time, I guess. So I'll have to look at what that is. Joy's always correcting me. If Kristen's Tatum's here, she'll...
12:15 in the afternoon.
Oh, really?
Lunchtime. I
can't even think past tomorrow morning. And you're already on it. You're on noontime. Okay. So I'm going to sit this right on here.
In Australia, that's 1:15 a.m.
So this little Tombow glue.
Oh, it's 12:15 in the evening. Morning. So, morning, not noon. Morning.
Oh.
And then that's in New Zealand. In Australia, it's 1:15 in the morning.
Goodness gracious. Okay. This Tombow glue is super sticky stuff, so I really love it for projects like this. I am going to go ahead because I didn't go ahead and get it all completely stuck, and I like to almost give that, I mean, I'm not trying to unstick, but just kind of that more lively look to it, you know? Yeah, so it's kind of popped up and there we go. Okay, it's held into place. Now, so far, this has been stinking easy, right? That's stinking easy. So, you know, you guys, when you are working and you have that little piece of white that you've trimmed off of a paper, well, like I literally, and I mean literally, keep them. I use them for all kinds of flags and tags. So, we're going to do the same exact thing now. Put that back. I'm just going to grab one of these scraps and I'm going to take Happy Birthday, and I think I'm going to do this in black. I kind of make multiples when I make a card. Do you guys do that? I do. Stamp it on. You can use the triple banner punch or you can use the tailored tag. I like the tailored tag. I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to kind of curl that end. And I want to grab my dimensionals here. Let me see. And we're going to pop this up. Now, this was not complicated stamping or paper crafting at all. Let's stick it on here. You guys, you know what would be really cute too? Is to, and I'm just going to trim off this excess here. You know what would be really cute? Which I didn't do it on my originals, but take a clear wink. Oh, this is the one that always gives me troubles here. Clear wink Estella. Because, come on, add a little bit of glimmer and shine all over this. I'm going to go as quickly as I can because I got so much to show you tonight. Now, even a new stamper could do this. This was pretty simple stamping. I may have to go over this again a little bit later, but you get the idea. So let me pop this up so you can see. It's a very simple stamping. Anybody could do this, okay? So it's a great set, and I love that about it. All right. Do you guys remember last week when I did the peony set and I made the card doing the 3D kind of peony that actually mails flat, even though it's just layers? This is so genius. Well, Joy was on, and she had made me a card, and she sent this through the mail, and I just cracked up. She was saying, where are the ants? So she made me a card, a little bitty card with ants. But here's the thing that's really cute. She says, I'm always saying small stamp, small pressure. She says too much pressure, and then she says just right. That is true. Small stamp, small.
You do have a comment here.
Sure.
I would like to read from Beverly Nichols. She says she's been watching you since the quarantine, and introduced green glue. Now it's her favorite tool.
Yes, I think this is affordable. I think it gives me a little bit of chance to move my images around. People have said, how many cards you get out of that? Just depends on how heavy-handed you are with the glue. But this stuff is tacky. I live in an area that's
5 cards for me with my heavy hand.
Bill says 5 cards for him. Yeah, you're not as much of a squeeze monster as you used to be.
Nope.
But
get enough glue in
we're not newlyweds anymore, right? Anyway, and then I did get this card from, he just squeezed me. I just got this card, and I think this is cute. This is from Beverly, and she sent me this, and I love how she did the sentiment, you are simply the best. She added the simply in the vase. Isn't that
that's
cute?
Awesome.
Yeah, that's cute. So thank you, Beverly. Okay, now back to my whole setup with this stamp set. So this is pretty awesome. This looks like I'm a professional stamper. Guess what I am? You want your Scooby snacks?
Sure, they're sitting right there.
He wanted Scooby's cash earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's not happening, mister. So I'm going to add a couple more colors to our palette. I'm going to add Granny Apple Green, which automatically makes me think of Nancy. And then Coastal Cabana, which is kind of in that family. We're going to add a few things. Let me pull out this pack. And so I'm using that same stamp set, but I've pulled out the Mumbo Jumbo stamp. Okay. I'm adding because I wanted this.
The Mumbo Jumbo?
The Mumbo Jumbo. Look at this sucker. I got my big block on. Okay. I wanted this So Grateful because I am so grateful for so many things. And we've got a little project. So I'm going to use the So Thankful. That's all I'm using from the Ornate Thanks. It does have a die set that comes with it, but I'm just using the So Grateful. With our, what was that stamp set called? Bloom and Blossom in Bloom.
Blossom
okay.
in Bloom and
So I'm not going to be using the dies on this, although fantastic dies, but I am going to, where's my, here we go.
Put the rubber band back.
I'm going to be using a lot of these stamps. Okay, because I like that watercolor effect. And if you didn't notice, I pulled out my grid paper because we're going to take, I need one other thing. I need a little pool party. We're going to do a little pool party to this too. Ooh. I'm going to start off, I know, right? Ooh, I'm going to be using my, this is my makeup brush. It's not a special. This was a Walmart cheapie. I think I got this on Amazon. This is in my blues and greens. And I'm just going to make sure I got it clean here so it's not, okay, I'm going to go in here. And I start off, that's why I got my mat down. I start off and I'm going to go, and I'm just going to do a very, very light.
I say, can barely tell.
Yep. And I'm going to leave some white in it. Some places will be darker. Some places, and this is just a sheet of Whisper White. I'm not, now, this is cut at 5 by 7, but depending on, well, I want to surprise you guys, so I'm not telling you what I'm doing. So, I don't know if you can see in here, it almost kind of looks like clouds. I've got some white places, I've got some blue, I've got some darker. I think I'm going to turn this over.
Where did you get your makeup brushes again?
I got these on Amazon. You can get 4 of them in this size for $16 American, because I know we have people not here. They're not the sturdiest of handle. You kind of have to, you know, but I'm not pushing really hard on this one either.
She don't let me touch them. Snap.
Well, come on.
No.
Okay, so I've got white places and I've got just a very, very light brush of Pool Party. Okay, to go with my aquas. Now, let's take out the main color for me, which is Bermuda Bay. And I got my Mammoth block. This is the, because I don't ever hardly use this one. This is the F block.
F?
F.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think they went that high.
Yep, this is like the biggest one. And I'm going to take my ink to my stamp. Now this is supposed to look like little dots, but when the color dries, they kind of fade, but it really gives kind of like a watercolor wash. And I want to make sure that I have good color on here. So if you look at this, you can see some areas have lots of color and some have less. It's supposed to be that way. So we'll start off, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come like this in this corner. What?
Oh, they say, oh, I wonder why. Bull in the China shop syndrome.
Yeah, bull in the China shop. That's Bill. Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to give this a little bit of pressure. I'm not rocking it, but I want to make sure I get a good transfer on here.
Ooh.
It looks kind of watercolor, doesn't it?
Is this what you were doing the other night?
This is what I was doing when I got up and said, I got an idea.
Got an idea.
I do that every now and again. I'll be in bed and I'll...
told me I had an idea.
Well, I didn't want the light to bug you because I knew it was a good one. So
I just probably rolled over and went, okay.
You did, yeah. I could vacuum on Bill's head and I think he would just stay sleeping. He's shaking his head, yes. Okay, so now let's see what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of come down like this way now. So I just turned it so I had a little bit different angle off these flowers. I'm just giving it a good press, but like I said, I'm not rocking it. But that's why I had my mat underneath, because I knew
Ooh.
Okay, so I've got kind of a spray of flowers going down here. You want this for me? Can you
Sure.
put that away so it doesn't get...
Big heavy block.
Yeah. Okay, now let's get some other Stampin' going. Let's go with some Granny Apple Green. Let's start here. I'm going to start with, it's kind of got, it's not a smooth edge leaf, so it's one of the bigger ones, and I want to just look at this here real quick. Yeah. Granny Apple Green, I wanted a brighter green, but it can be very bright, but with this stamp, it's kind of muted down. So perfect for what I want. So I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to do my whole Bob Ross routine. Right here lives a happy little leaf, right?
Yeah.
And we'll put one here, stamping off the paper if I have to. And here. And here for now. Okay, I'm going to go back and pull out some Coastal Cabana. So I want to give a little bit of a different texture in here of color. So, because I've got Pool Party, I've got Bermuda Bay, so I want something just a little brighter. I've chosen a very teensy-tiny little flower that is with this set. And I'm going to go in here and stamp a few of these different places along here. Back to the Granny Apple Green. And there are a couple of other leaf images. There's a really small and then a bigger one. I'm going to go in with this small one. These little grid sheets are awesome for doing your Stamptastic creations. You like that word?
Yep.
Oh, I just snarfed. Don't put your finger in it. Rule number one.
Well, about time, Beth Ann, you got here.
Jeez, cut a girl some slack. Maybe she had something come up.
Oh, she said Facebook was giving her a hard time.
So since I have that little snarf, I'm going to go ahead and cover it with a leaf, right? Because that was my happy little accident. I might want to wait on that and see how this looks. I'm going in with the crushed curry now.
With the centers?
Yeah, the little dots, and I'm going to just, and I'm going to change this depending on how didn't I just say don't
Don't snarf.
snarf all over your hands? I'm pretty sure I said that. Look at how, like, there's no right or wrong to stamping this. I got to be careful because now I got that edge snarfed up too. And it is
creative opportunities, no
now,
accidents.
That's right. Now, anybody who's looking at this, I have not done anything more than stamp, and maybe turn. This is just as easy to create this beautiful image. I'm trying to look at this without getting the ink all over me.
Your thing's wet, so.
Yeah, I just don't want to get it on. Is there anything that, my chamois, that's right. Maybe a little one there. And a little one there. Hey, that looks pretty stinking good. So let's close these up before Pamela gets her fingers in any more of this. I have a downline who tells me she gets inky fingers every time she crafts. Right, Angie, if you're on here? Well, I think I'm living up to this. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. I have a 3/4 inch scrap again, and I'm
It's a big one.
And I'm gonna, yeah, it's a little bit bigger than the 1/2 inch that I have a pile of. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna ink up in Tuxedo Memento Black ink this So Grateful. Like so. When you giggle, oh.
Just reading the card.
I always think something's up when you giggle.
I'm always giggling.
That's true. He wakes up so happy every morning. So I'm going to do the same thing as we did with the card, because this could be a matching set that you give to someone. And I'm going to flag it. And I'm going to flag it again because I wanted that a little different. And then I'm going to take a look at this and figure out where I think it looks the best. And I already know that I want just a little bit more. This is what's really cool about this, is I want just a little bit more pool party.
Yep.
Yeah, Angie knows. Angie's inky fingers. All right.
Can you get any more colors out?
Hey.
Hey now.
Who are you, Chandler Bing or something? That's what that sounded like to me.
Oh.
So, can you be any more 90s or what? Okay, so the reason I added just a little bit more color right there is because my flag's going to end. And I'm going to glue it right down. And this is where the grid paper comes in handy to make sure you've got it all nice and even. Okay. So now this and the card kind of match, even though one is the stamp set and one is a
die set.
piece. Yeah, one is the stamp set and one is the die set. But wait.
There's more.
I was at Walmart the other day and I saw these picture frames and I did not know what I was going to do with it. I knew that for $4 I was going to do something with it. And I decided that I mean, this is a $4 custom gift. Technically, we have things where if you wanted to do someone's name, you could do that for like a birthday present. But isn't that gorgeous? So if you have someone who has a birthday, this is awesome. Okay, the other thing is you could actually use the same motif and take like a white gift bag, obviously bigger, and you could put this on there, or even a Craft Natural bag, so that you would have a whole matching motif. I think that is really cool to have a hand-stamped card and a piece of home decor. I think we all need to remember how grateful we are for what we have. So this is like really super cool. All right, you guys, wait, let's add
one more thing.
We have some ribbon that kind of matches, and it goes to a set. This is the Playing with Patterns combo pack. And so I went ahead and made a little bow on here. Let's just use a, you know what? I'll do this side. It feels like that side to me. Isn't that cute? Okay, what are they saying? Tell me what they're saying. You guys love it?
Mm-hmm.
And cool, love the idea. It is. It's a great gift idea, which for $4 and a little bit of your time and talent And this is really simple. This is not hard stamping. It is very simple idea.
It shows love.
It does. You could even go back in with a little wink of Stella on this too. I didn't think about that, but when I saw this winker. Okay, as long as that sounded like that. So, you guys, Bill is absolutely right. This is a brand new host code. Please use that. I've got an additional special. So I'm trying to work on a goal, and I am going to offer anybody who orders through me using this host code by Saturday at noon. Central time, yeah. And that's just for here in the United States. I'm gonna send them some of these brand new square vellum doilies.
What's the dollar amount?
$75. Yep. For $75 order, you will get a package of these for free. I'll send them to you. These things are so stinking cute. They're vellum, they're pre-cut, and I've used them in a couple of different projects that I've made recently, and I have actually really fallen in love with them. So for a $75 order, I'm giving them away. Yeah, and let's see how many there are in here. There's 24 of these. And if you caught my video for Casing Tuesday this week, I cut it in half and used it on each side of my sentiment that I was doing. So these things are so much fun. They're so beautiful on your projects, and I would appreciate that order. What else, Bill? If you want to get in on the Facebook parties, I'm doing a bunch right now, and people are trying to earn that $220 so that they get that $50 prize. You can do a book party if you want. I can do a Facebook party for you. Just let me know. Leave me a message. And there is going to be a time change next week, Bill.
What?
Yep. I have to do a time change next week, you guys. This is getting harder and harder for me to wait to see you. So we're going to start next week at 6:59.
1 minute earlier.
Beth Ann.
Start trying Facebook earlier.
So, okay, you guys, let's go for some drawings. We had a good week, so thank you so much for sharing. Sharing each week's gets you into the next week's drawing. So let me shake these up, Bill. We're going to do, what do you want to do, some DSP?
Yeah, let's do
Okay, we'll do some DSP.
Okay. Oh, Laura Land.
Oh, this is awesome. Laura's in the hospital right now. So, Laura, I'm going to have a package of DSP for you. I have it right here. So, I will be sending that. Let's do another one.
Okay, let me reach into the magic bag. Sherry Ertz.
Oh, Sherry. Sherry hasn't won in a long time.
Oh.
Awesome.
But she shares, so.
Well, that's good. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you guys so much for letting me come into your home. And we will see you next week at 6:59. Take care. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.